she was hot. Nothing short of masterpiece. Say, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home. Tonight I said, what's that? And she said, you can make me dance. I'll stay forever.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Boswell to kick off. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Good return here. Brings it up to the 30. Yard line. At their own 33-yard line. Silver. I know you with her. On play action, Hurts forced to his right. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A first down throw for Hurts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Off the play fake, Hurts taking off, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's in. What a drive. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
No. Easy. Put a 50.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Dre, set. I know you with it.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
38-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And now for a second time, he loses the football. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the
Rodgers. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Once again, it's Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
319. 319.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he's taken down. What should be the final play of this first quarter.
36-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
26. 258.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have the Steelers first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Rodgers. Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Here's Warren. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. He's got his big tight end. Back fire move. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. First down throw there is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Easy.
Rodgers to throw. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a give to Warren, running right. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
27-yard line.
2nd and 5. Rodgers now. That is caught. What a throw. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touch that. 63, 63, 63. Hey! Tiger Hornet. Try left Yeti.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Great, set.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. That'll bring this to about the 25. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
No touch that.
To throw is Hurts. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
319.
Now Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Throwing Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
First down, Eagles.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Easy, 63. And anyway, huh? Alpha. Delta.
To throw, Hurts. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10.
Phil King. And anyway, huh? Carl left Yanni. 63. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Great, set. And anyway, huh?
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Steelers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Gainwell to return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Rolling right. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Delta, set. Anyone, Delta.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Gainwell to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
No. 319. Clear, Mike. 319.
First down for Aaron. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
If you look at the best quarterbacks in the league, Mike, it's their ability to throw the ball outside the pocket, on the run, off platform, and still have the accuracy that they would have, say they were in the pocket with their feet set. So much of the NFL game has become these second-level throws on the move, and this time they just can't quite connect, but he's got an open man downfield. He'll hit him the next time.
3rd and 4.
On third down, they go with Warren. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
12 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Rodgers. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Check 30.
On third down, Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
Here's a handoff to Wall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
319.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On second down, Warren. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
on the handoff. This is Warren, and he will have a Steelers first down as they are able to keep this drive moving. A run up the middle with Warren. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Steelers.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good. Eagles.
63.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Hey, 73.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Count up, Yeti. Count up, Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, bang. Delta.
On third down, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hurts will try it again. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10.
Great, set. 180. Silver, set. Count left, Yeti. Delta.
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 25, here's second down and 9.
Great, set. 180, Delta.
Off the play fake, Hurts out to his right. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Dallas Goedert, touchdown, Eagles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
319.
Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Rodgers here on second down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Eagles are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42. Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
Eagles first down.
Hey, 73, 73.
A pickup of 44 yards on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
Miami. Hey, step on anyone, huh?
Now Hurts. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. On play action, Hurts. Taking off, and he's in! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
At the 26-yard line.
Easy.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Hey!
To throw is Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
180, 180.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Great, set. 180, 180. No touch.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Flushed to his left. He's going to run it.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. The Steelers are going to use one of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1.
No touch, set. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down.
Hey, take 26.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Eagles are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.